Hi guys, my name is Naima and I'm a homeschool mom of 5. And today I will be sharing with you our curriculum for first grade. So yes, my 6-year-old is on his way out of the first grade curriculum. Yeah, I know I should have made this video earlier, but I haven't. And uh, yeah, so I'm really proud of him because he just turned 6 in October. So we are wrapping up our first grade curriculum, and I would like to share with you guys what we used. Okay, so you're probably asking yourself, well, how can he already be out on his way out of first grade when he just turned 6? Well, one thing is, as a homeschooler, we do not take breaks during the summer, so we homeschool all year round, even though it's a bit less intense during the summer. We homeschool all year round. Kids love it. I love it. So that is one reason why he is on his way out of the first grade curriculum. And he started homeschooling at 4. Yes, 4. Yeah, he was 4 years old. I usually start around 3 with like introduction to skills and maybe like 30 minutes a day, uh, repetition every day, 30 minutes, and then as they get older, more time is added. uh, and those 30 minutes or so really help a lot, because a lot of people think that, um well, what difference can 30 minutes do? No, 30 minutes a day can do a lot for a child's learning. Even exercising it can do a lot with, but 30 minutes a day, every day during homeschool days, do add up and definitely builds their skills up. So that is why those two components, we are on our way out of the first grade curriculum when he just turned 6 years old. Let's start with math. So, with math, I absolutely love Singapore math. Now, uh, I know a lot of homeschoolers kind of struggle with Singapore math, and I'm hoping that I can make a video soon enough on the misconceptions of Singapore math, and how I utilize day to day. And so he is on 1B. And part of Singapore math is number sense. Now, again, I don't want to go all into it because there's a certain way in which I teach math. Again, understanding how Singapore math works. So there's more components that I utilize, but for textbook wise, it's their textbook, Singapore math. Also, I incorporate this for extra practice. It's the intensive practice by Singapore math. He is on 1B. And just quickly to show you guys, again, part in Singapore math is number sense, so he gets a daily practice of a number. As you can see, I will leave the link down as to where I got this from. Uh, he does a daily practice of numbers, so every day there is a number that we explore. So that's why it's called today's number, and then what you do is learn how to be flexible with those numbers. So either decomposing it, one more, one less, where can you find it on a path, and so forth. So this is really great. It's by Christina Tolival, if I'm getting her name right. Building Math Minds. I highly recommend that you explore her channel and what she offers. It's amazing. And also, I utilize these 1 page a day drill sheets on addition and subtraction. I time him on these just to explore his fluency in addition and subtraction, single digits. He does very well. There's 25 questions. He usually does in this one here is in 1 minute and 28 seconds. Let me just quickly show you guys. Let's see. And this is from numbers 1 to 10. He usually does that quick with. Numbers from 1 to 20, his average is 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And when he's fooling around, it can go up to 3. But he doesn't really care about being timed. There's no real pressure per se, like some people are like, oh my gosh, he's timed. No, okay, it's more so to gauge his fluency in addition and subtraction. This is done mentally, okay? There's no paper, there's no writing, count. No, it's all mental math. Also, what I do is I have these daily progress reports that I create where I document everyday math journey because I do these daily logs every day. During our math talks, again, I'll get into that in another video because I told you math is very intensive as how I teach it to try to stay in line with how Singapore implements it the best way I can. Again, that's another video, so I'll stop there. English, I wanted to teach, or I have been teaching, I should say. I have been teaching the science of English, meaning the 72 phonogram sounds. So I was exploring this, which is the foundations of English, because I've read her book, The Logic of English, which I found it to be really fascinating, the book, but I do not really like the curriculum. If you want a video on why, I'll explain that another time, but I really don't like it. But so I take the basics of this, or I guess you can foundations, and incorporate it into from phonics to reading, which I really, really enjoy using. I really do. So pairing those two up together has worked wonders. So this is an awesome book to utilize for learning the phonics sounds and the journey of reading and writing. Even though it doesn't cover too much on writing, I kind of use these two to just zone in on the phonograms. For writing, what I use is YouTube videos and Teachers Pay Teachers, which I really, really like a lot for supplemental resources. So I take like YouTube videos and then I give that as an introduction. Then my whiteboard, we have a discussion, I like to call it. I don't really like to say a lesson, but it's more exploring, more in depth what we learned from the video, giving examples, working out examples, and then utilizing the Teacher Pay Teachers worksheets to really own in on the skill of writing. So exploring sentence structures, like what goes at the beginning of a sentence, what punctuation is at the end. Is it a period? Is it a exclamation, a question mark? And then within a sentence, even though a capital is at the beginning, this is where grammar comes in. Proper nouns should be capitalized. And then now let's go into grammar. Now with grammar, I do the same approach. And yeah, it's the exact same approach, utilizing YouTube videos, teacher paid teachers as the resources to own in on the skill, and just a classroom or a discussion with a one-on-one discussion with us together, um, exploring the structure of a sentence or the grammar that we're utilizing. So right now he is learning verbs, past, present, and future tense. So yeah, that's how I take care of the grammar and the writing. Now another program that I use is it's called Core Knowledge, and that is an online free curriculum from a wonderful YouTuber, Akiba. So check out her channel. Her channel is amazing for teacher resources and just knowledge on developing your homeschool and your teaching skill. From K to 8th grade. It is really awesome. I use it for social studies, and yes, we learn social studies. And what is the other one? Reading, like exploring passages, poems, talking about it, answering questions about it, which it gives. It's really good for that. It's really great. Okay, so for reading, he is at a beginner second grade reading level. He fills out do I have it? So he's always, I get our books from the library. So every day he is to fill out, all right, so the date, the time, and the title of the book that he is reading. So again, he is at the beginner second grade reading level. So we'll get books every 2 weeks or so. I probably get like, what do you get? Like 5, sometimes 6 books from the library. And that way I don't have to go back all the time. But anyway, so, and then he reads those books chapter a day, and then he writes it on his reading log. So this is one of the library books that he is currently reading right now. Miss Daisy is Crazy. So like, he really loves this book. So as you can see, it's a chapter book. This has 12 chapters, few pictures. So yeah, this is what he's currently reading right now. For sight words, I have a list of high frequency sight words that I use. Okay, so don't judge my sheet. I have a better copy, but I want to quickly show you. It's from spellingwords.com, I think it's from. Yeah, I think it's called spellingwords.com, but just to show you, you can just get like a mastery list offline of spelling words that you use. So it gives you week by week. And then again, don't judge my messiness here. This is an old copy, but you just get week by week of some spelling words, some sight words that he has been practicing for a very long time. And then, so not just practicing the reading, but the writing portion as well. Uh, and I try to keep it in line with the the phonograms and exploring the sounds. So whatever sounds he's learning, I try to keep the spelling words kind of in line with that because I don't want to be all over the place, but it seems to be working. So yes, that's what we cover for sight words and science. So that's what I use core knowledge for, is to cover those three things. I don't use it for the math portion because, as I said, I use Singapore math, but it's also great if I need to find some supplemental, uh, even though I have the intensive practice. But anyway, uh, it comes to math, English, and science and social studies, all the way up to eighth grade. So I like it. I think it's really, really great. And again, it's free. And I think I just basically covered everything that we have learned and wrapping up in first grade. So, yes, that is what we use in our first grade homeschooling. So, stay tuned for my next video, which will be on more in depth on Singapore math, and hopefully I am able to help other homeschool moms and understand, again, the misconceptions with Singapore math and how to fully incorporate it into their homeschooling learning, because it's a really good program. So anyway, I'm rambling. So yes, thanks for watching.